Have you noticed November feels different lately? In the southern regions, autumn's usual damp, blustery days are being replaced by calmer, brighter weather. Instead of a rare sunny spell, this is part of a larger pattern, what meteorologists are calling the southern shift. The skies are clearer, the air is drier, and the winds are gentler than in past Novembers. This isn't just luck, it's a real change in our atmosphere. A persistent high-pressure system is acting like a shield, deflecting storms and keeping things dry. This shift affects everything from our daily routines to farming and gardening, rewriting the rhythm of autumn. We'll explore the science behind this phenomenon, how high pressure works, and why Novembers now feel more like an extension of early autumn. Understanding this change helps us prepare for the evolving climate of our home. To understand this new November, let's talk about high pressure. Imagine the air above us as a heavy, invisible blanket pressing down on the land. In high-pressure systems, air sinks, warms, and holds more moisture, preventing clouds and rain from forming. This is the opposite of low pressure, which brings storms and wet weather. High pressure creates those crisp, clear days and traps pollutants near the ground. On weather maps, it's marked with a big H, a bouncer keeping stormy weather out. Winds rotate gently around it, pushing unsettled weather away. When high pressure lingers, it can dominate for weeks, blocking the usual parade of autumn storms. That's exactly what's happening more often in southern regions each November. The result, a new pattern of calm, dry, settled weather. High pressure's sinking air is the reason for our dry, calm Novembers. As air descends, it warms and lowers humidity, making it harder for clouds and rain to form. The sky stays blue and the land dries out day by day. Wind, which moves from high to low pressure, weakens when a strong high sits overhead, leaving the air still. This is why leaves barely rustle and the weather feels settled. While these conditions are perfect for outdoor activities, they can trap pollutants and create hazy mornings. Prolonged high pressure can also suppress the natural water cycle, raising concerns about drought. The classic signature: dry air, calm winds, and a peaceful, stable atmosphere. It's a stark contrast to the wet, windy Novembers of the past. But this stability comes with trade-offs for the environment and our routines. The southern shift is changing what we expect from autumn. The southern shift is a change in the usual position of high-pressure systems during late autumn. Traditionally, the jet stream would steer storms across the south, bringing wet Novembers. Now, the Azores High is expanding north and east, blocking the jet stream and diverting storms away. This leaves southern regions under a protective dome of high pressure. Some scientists link this to global warming and changes in the Arctic, making the jet stream wavier and more prone to blocking. The result? More frequent, prolonged spells of calm, dry weather in the south. What was once rare is becoming the new normal, challenging our expectations of November. We're adapting to a gentler, drier transition into winter. 15 years ago, a southern November meant rain tapping the windows, muddy parks, and daily waterproofs. Storms rolled in from the Atlantic, driven by a jet stream to our south, making outdoor plans uncertain. The land was replenished after summer, and rivers ran high. Today, Novembers often begin with high pressure, bringing dry days, light winds, and crisp air. People enjoy parks and garden centres are busy as the dry spell extends planting season. Waterproofs are swapped for fleeces, and the ground can be surprisingly hard for autumn. The southern shift is holding back Atlantic storms, replacing the old conveyor belt of rain with an atmospheric shield. While daily life is more pleasant, reservoirs aren't being refilled as before. The contrast between these two autumns highlights a major climatic transition. We're moving from reliably wet and windy to increasingly dry and settled Novembers. The season's character is fundamentally changing. Calmer, drier Novembers are reshaping daily life. Mornings now mean checking for frost, not rain, and wardrobes shift from raincoats to warm layers. Dry weekends make outdoor plans more reliable, boosting physical and mental well-being. Pub gardens and cafe terraces stay open longer, and construction projects face fewer weather delays. Tourism benefits from extended pleasant weather, while indoor businesses may see fewer customers. But gardeners and farmers face new challenges: watering plants by hand and dealing with hard, dry soil. The tasks of autumn are changing, trading mud for manual irrigation. We're adapting to a new set of seasonal routines. The southern shift is redefining how we live, work, and play in November. The southern shift has big implications for southern communities, especially water management. Traditionally, wet Novembers refilled reservoirs and aquifers after summer. Now, a string of dry Novembers strains water supplies, forcing new conservation strategies and infrastructure. Farmers must adapt planting schedules and may need costly irrigation, as dry soil threatens crop yields. Drier conditions also raise wildfire risks, even in autumn. Emergency services and land managers must prepare for these new hazards. The shift demands proactive planning from communities, industries, and policymakers. We can't rely on autumn rains to bail us out. The southern shift is reshaping our environmental risks and responses. Nature is reacting to drier, calmer Novembers. Trees may hold their leaves longer, extending autumn colour, but risking damage if sudden snow arrives. Migrating birds find easier flights, but ground-feeding birds struggle as worms burrow deeper in dry soil. Less surface water means fewer drinking spots for wildlife. Some insects, like aphids, stay active longer, while fungi and decomposers suffer from lack of moisture. The timing of flowering and fruiting changes, affecting pollinators and food sources. Rapid shifts put stress on these interconnected systems. Scientists are watching closely as ecosystems adapt, or struggle, to this new autumn. The southern shift is a real-time experiment in nature's resilience. If the southern shift continues, Novembers in the south will become predictably dry and calm. We'll need to rethink water use, with conservation campaigns and new infrastructure to capture scarce rainfall. Agriculture will adapt with drought-resistant crops and new techniques to preserve soil moisture. Gardeners will choose plants suited to drier conditions, and autumn watering may become routine. Our green spaces will be redesigned for resilience. The challenge: managing water and fire risks. The opportunity: enjoying more time outdoors and building adaptable communities. The southern shift is a clear sign our climate is changing. Staying observant and adaptable will help us prepare for the Novembers of tomorrow.